Greetings, everybody. Welcome in. It is good to see you all at during the day for me. Looking forward to jumping into Dune. Let's make sure this launches. Yes. Yes. Fingers crossed. All right. Hello, everybody. Welcome in. We are in for the launch of Dune Awakening. Super excited for this game. It has been on my radar since, for quite a while. So took a day off to play this at launch. Super excited for it. Like I said, I never thought, if you would have told me 10 years ago that I would be super excited for the launch of a game and playing it right away, never would have guessed. I would not have believed you. So, but it's, sorry, it's doing its thing in the background over here. But yeah, definitely excited. We have snacks, we have coffee, we have water. We are excited. So, welcome into chat, everybody. Looking forward to hanging out with y'all, having some fun conversations, and hopefully running into a few of you in game. All right, launching. Let's see here. Pots McSmoky, hello. Yes, this is early. Gotta catch some new people. So, let's see here. Thought we had everything double checked. Yeah, typical. Typical troubleshooting. Yep. Okay. It's doing a thing here. Might have to restart once everything gets going. Wasn't sure how soon it would go into a good intro cutscene, so we're compiling shaders. As usual. Keep all of that up to date. There we go. Ask for a day off to play a game. Yes, absolutely. It's gonna be a good time. I did create a character in the character creator that was early. I meant to record that, and apparently the button didn't do what it was supposed to do. Go figure. So we'll see where that lands us. Protect you guys from me. Yes, absolutely. This is, from what I understand, is an alternate storyline where Paul was never born. He doesn't exist, so it keeps to the universe without having to keep to the structures of the previous or the known characters and storyline. So, from what I understand, that is how it is going to work. It's almost like Uncharted. A story? Yes, stories. Apparently stories are important in games, not just killing things. Yeah. He'll order fast food and beer to watch you from his All right, that works. What's your favorite kind of beer? Hi, Velcro. Are you gonna come say hi early? He's like, nope. Yes, my Star Trek mug. My Star Trek coffee bucket. Oh yeah, not so cool now that you know it's Star Trek, right? Gotcha.
I dream of it, amongst the wild threads of history and the myriad of paths. My path saw the Imperium rise from the ashes left in the wake of the Great Revolt. Thou shalt not make a machine in the likeness of the human mind. With that commandment, new avenues of human potential were explored. Mentats, Suk Doctors, Sword Masters, and the mystical Bene Gesserit Sisterhood. But it was the Navigators and their monopoly on space travel that set the conditions for the Imperium.
Of course he's super cute.
But I am telling you of the universe you already know. Let me describe the one you do not. In this other universe, my mother, Lady Jessica, consort to Duke Leto Atreides, gave birth to a daughter, a girl they named Ariste. Because of her obedience to the Bene Gesserit, Lady Jessica is trained as a truth-sayer. Because of that training, Lady Jessica was able to detect Dr. Yue's deception. Because of the forewarning of his betrayal, House Atreides survived the Battle of Arrakis. Because of their survival, the Emperor declared a full-scale war of assassins. Because of the war, the Sardaukar were deployed to ensure spice shipments continued without interruption. Because of the Sardaukar, the Fremen were eradicated.
No.
There was no Muad'Dib, no Lizan al-Gaib,
Patience,
no
pirate.
Kwisatz Haderach. I see a universe where I, Paul Atreides, was never born. All my visions lead to horror, except this one. This one leads to you.
No pressure. Alright. Yep. Yep. That's not the right line anyway. He doesn't say Luke. He says, no, I am your father. Alright. That's no character created, which is fine. Beginning is the time for taking the most delicate care that the balances are correct. Okay. In Darrow's where we're gonna try to jump in. We'll look into this. I saw some really good things about the private servers and how they're gonna work, but we'll get just experience the game first and go from there. Sure. Let's go back here for a second and okay, so that's what that's gonna do. Okay. miss it? There it is. Sure. I'm completely guessing here at this point.
Approach, prisoner. Show yourself.
You gotta
child.
start off the right way. Alright, character creation. Like I said, I did, Okay, so they changed the order of some of this. Oh, jeez. Okay. I'll go with that one. Make it just a tiny bit shorter. Not quite so scrawny. It's a good skin tone. Freckles. There was a point in time where I did have freckles. That works. Yep. Let's fix our cheekbones here. There's a little more definition. Blue eyes, obviously. Wait till they witness what a secret beast I am. Burning everyone alive with a flame fire. I don't flamethrow them. Hello, Turtle, how are you? Welcome in. The green eyes were pretty. They really were, but gotta go with blue. Let's see. A little bit smaller. Sometimes the most minuscule differences make all the difference. That'll do. Yep. Too much. Made the flare too much. There we go. That'll do. I like the style. Color. Brown. Yep. Yep, the eyebrows need to be just a shade darker. There we go. I did this earlier, so I kind of, oops. Nope. Kind of know what I'm going for. Darker. eyeliner. Lighten that up just a bit. Yep, that'll do. Lighten it up just a touch and give it a little metallic. Nope. All right, there we go. Yep, sure, why not? Of course it is. Oh yeah, I forgot games like this. You actually have to come up with something unique. Oh, go figure. Before you became a vampire. Outside helps with freckles. It does. It does. You're at work, you can't watch, but you can listen. So you expect extra voice entertainment today. Okay. All right. I will try. I will do my best. Well, people gotta watch before they decide. Character creation, 2+ hours. Oh no, I don't spend a lot of time on character creation. I really don't. Yeah, I get ready in real life the same way. Honestly, truly, I do. I never got the concept of can I capitalize these? Yes. There we go. That'll do. Dune Awakening features a guided journey that unlocks the research menu until certain steps are completed. Advanced survival players. Alright. We'll keep it. Yes. There we go.
Have they told you what I am?
Fred's speed is greater than Need for Speed. Oh, that's because I wake up pretty. Thank you. And of course, yes, pirate. You wake up the same, absolutely. Would expect nothing less. Alright, yes, you have told me
Then
what you
I
are.
will sift your words for lies. Let's begin. Where were you born?
Okay. Where were we born? Have an industrialized, volcanic world. Controlled by a network of dense urban enclaves. Dialogue trait deception. Alright. Rich and verdant agri-world of rolling hills and river-fed valleys. The music planet is the center of culture and civility in the Imperium. Then Catan, political. Ugh, we're gonna avoid the politics. Technology, not our strong suit. We'll go with being
A
cultured.
music world. A grand center of the arts. The Order of the Imperium is rooted in the Farfaluches. A place for every man, and every man in his place.
She looks like the old lady from Game of Thrones. Yeah, I believe it was House Tyrell. The House of Roses. Yeah. Alright, bondsman. Educated caste that serves the great houses. Certain privileges and protections by their status. Vast labor force, property of their lord. We'll go with a little bit of nobility.
Did you give bad advice? Or make a bad deal? To be close to power is to walk the knife's edge. You had a mentor in your youth, trained by one of the schools. Who was your mentor?
She was a great character. She really was. In the show. Have you read the books as well? Let's see. Secretive and insular organization. Conditions their adherence to store and analyze vast amounts of data at superhuman speeds. Trooper. Benjuret. Swordmaster. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. You can access additional skills later.
Yes.
go with the
I've
acolyte.
heard of our sisters giving training outside of the chapter house. It is frowned upon.
Now we can pick up the sword skills later.
The test is almost complete. Have you spoken truth? Come here. Kneel.
I want to do that.
Put your hand in the box. I hold at your neck the Gomjabar, the high-handed enemy. Don't pull away or you will die. Great plots are afoot in the Imperium, and the currents of intrigue run deeply. Arrakis is the key, and the Fremen are missing. You will go to Arrakis as our agent, prisoner. You have one task. Find the Fremen. Wake the sleeper. Everything depends on this. Do you understand?
Yes.
Good. You speak truth. But here is the rest of it. There is only one rule. Keep your hand in the box and live. Withdraw it and die. An animal would gnaw off its own hand to escape the pain. And we can only be served by humans. Find the Fremen. Wake the sleeper. You will know when it is done.
How often does waking the sleeper actually work out well? Shadow, hello, how are you? Always good to see you. Just chilling at work? Yeah. About 6 more hours. Yeah, it feels like a really long time, doesn't it? Now there's no time to read that. Hey, look, it's home. Ship crash. Fire. Looting the bodies. Making sure they're dead.
You're wrong. It's just an off-world. No, not the Al-Shahid Ahadi. No, Arista said it was just a dream. I agree, but she is almost Sayadina.
With stream, it might make my work pass by quicker. It might. Hope so. Hope so. vocabulary lessons. Gotta read the books. Yeah, I know, reading books, so horrible. Okay. Usual movement. That looks unpleasant. I can't do anything but walk right now. Okay. I would like to have a bat as a pet. It'd be awesome. Thank you for the cheer, turtle. Appreciate it. What's this? Crafting menu allows you to craft useful items. Craft a scrap metal knife. Okay, B is crafting, that's good. Equipped, I'm not using the hotbar or radio wheel. Items will automatically be equipped. Okay. And it puts it away if you hit it again. Perfect. Micro sandwich fabric. Need to hydrate. Partially replenish hydration level by drinking dew from dew flowers. There's a limit. Apparently it doesn't taste awesome. Inventory, there we go. The question is it going to be, it's slot and weight based, it looks like. That's going to get, we'll see how the inventory management is. You know, how much I have to control my loot goblining. Owen, hello, how are you? How was the Legoing? It was good. Got a little bit in. Got the, like, just the centerpiece of the ornithopter done. Oh, okay, fall damage is a thing, as always. Heals wounds and cleanses ongoing effects. Healing. The typical invisible wrap here. Okay, climbing terrain and structures. Climbing will drain your stamina, of course. This is where I'm supposed to climb here. And left to control to release. Alright. Finals are done. Now time for summer. Awesome. That sounds great. This is where we came from. We need to climb up here. Nope, over there. That's what I loved about playing Conan. Come on, up you go. couldn't get over the rock. We'll have to see what kind of limitations it puts on the claiming and what kind of terrain we can manage here. Because I'm sure there's some things that it won't let you climb over, or rocks that you can't traverse, things like that. Stamina drains, recharges automatically, of course, obviously. I just have this feeling we're going to need lots of plant fiber. Let's go ahead and make more.
Go with that feeling.
Hey, welcome in.
Oh, hi.
Okay, we'll craft out of that. Good. All right. Me, there we go. Get you turned up here. Can you talk for me again, Chris?
I can. Can you hear me now?
Yep, there we go.
Cool.
Had to readjust for the game sound.
I turned my game volume down because it was really loud.
Yeah, I may have to adjust some of that. Once we get through all the cutscenes and everything.
So then, you're not quite dead.
I definitely want the pet bat.
Now you will know a thing that few but the Fremen have seen. For many, the last thing they saw before they were slaughtered.
Sound effects are great. Hello, Care Bear, how are you?
Come, let us speak of our escape.
Indara. Indara is the server that we're
Twin
on.
comets in the sky, a rebirth from fire and death, and a Sardaukar net closing around us. Your survival heralds interesting times, Offworlder.
Okay. You mentioned escape. Who are
Is
you?
this what you wish? To waste time in idle chatter? Your first lesson on Arrakis, then. Every exhalation is a waste of water.
Well, then name yourself.
I am Xantara. My companion is Noctua. Now, shall we discuss our escape? The Fremen name for it translates as the Valley of Echoes. A sacred place to the Fremen. A place of death and prophecy.
You had fun with Dune 2 back in the 90s? Nice, nice. I was not into gaming that long ago. So.
It is the miracle and inimitability of prophecy. I will speak on this no further.
Alright, you mentioned
There's
escape.
a way through the barricade, if you do as I say.
Why should I
Because
trust
I
you?
dragged your corpse from the wreckage and sealed you in that cave while you recovered. Because you owe me your life, Offworlder.
I see.
Do not be concerned, Offworlder. I expect very little of you beyond your help to escape this trap.
Okay,
We're
tell me
going
what
to
to
need
do.
one of their ornithopters. Their protocol is to remain aloft and kill anything that moves from above.
How do I
That's
do
where you come in.
that? course. Just
If you can
throw me
slip
into the
back onto
fire.
the Proteus and locate the command module, you can activate the captain's personal emergency transmitter. He's a noble. They're not allowed to let him die. Leave the rest to me.
Alright. Enter the ship, find the captain, activate the transmitter. Anything else? What about the other
You
prisoners?
must kill them. In other circumstances, their water would be a valuable resource. But with the Sardaukar here, we do not have time to claim them. Only those that get in your way. Think of it as a kindness. They will not survive Arrakis for long.
His gesturing doesn't really match his speech patterns, but that's fine. Alright.
Take this Communinet transceiver. It's essential for planetary communication. Now go, and be quick. The Mother Storm is upon us.
Okay. Let me adjust a few things here. Audio subtitles on. Let's turn the music volume down a bit. And go from there. See how that does. Spending time
Stick to the shadows, off-worlder. The heat of the sun is deadly to the unprepared.
Okay, that goes back down. Got it. Rehydrate a little bit. Hello, Rishi. How are you? Good to see you. Pretty sure this is what I need to be going towards. Okay. Matter of recognizing what all of the sounds are. So we're in the middle of a wreck, so there's going to be lots of metal sounds.
The guards have sealed themselves inside. Search the prisoners for a cut array. And off-worlder, be careful.
Take all, of course.
The cut array is primarily a mining tool, off-worlder. You'll need it for harvesting resources. Using it to cut open ships is an added benefit.
Nice, okay. Keep going. There we go. Beautiful. All right. I did see a little, like I watched a little bit of this intro, so. Little janky.
The captain's room is blocked by a pentashield. You'll need a pentashield key to pass through. See if there's another way forward.
Doors. The hinges? Okay. Nice.
Ready your weapon, off-worlder. The guards won't hesitate. Neither should you.
Light attacks. Tutorial. There we go. Oh good, parrying, our favorite thing.
Parry your opponents just as their strikes will hit you.
This should stagger them, giving you a window of opportunity.
There we go. Okay, so we got of course we do. Ouch. That hurt. Alright, timing's all sorts of off.
You're dead.
There we go.
We're here.
If you miss the parry, it doesn't let you block. Okay. Come on, pick it.
You're not leaving here alive.
I bet you I am. There we go. There we go, there we go. Right? Yay, parrying. So, definitely going to need our heal command for this one. Yeah, it's not very forgiving for missing a parry. Not at all. Okay, not this way. I don't trust the lightning. Never trust the lightning. Left alt to break out of staggered state. That's gonna have to be a different key for sure. Hydration level above 1/3 will give you a bonus to your max stamina. Okay, as soon as I have more water, that'll be great. Look at that. Anything else to loot? Hoping to jump down and get it.
A swift attack can force your enemy off balance, but only a slow blade penetrates a shield.
Shield off.
There we go. Not so bad.
That's the pentashield key. Once you equip it, you can pass through the shield. Get to the captain and activate that transmitter. I'll be there soon.
Okay. That's where we came in. What if he wasn't dead?
We only need the leader.
taking out the ornithopters and hoping it doesn't crash on the one you need.
I hear I'm a wanted man.
Oi! Utland scum! I vits jo man tukta lasto brev ada hum un valo arsund. De dia abada.
I know. That's why I brought you here.
Don't taunt a man with nothing to lose. Nice, very nice.
The Thopter will have the codes to get us through the barrier. Ever fly an ornithopter? It's simple enough. But my leg is bad and I won't be able to work the pedals.
Right?
Get ready. They'll be on us as soon as we break through.
Oh, sure. Gliding straight away in a flying. I was hoping this would take a little while.
There's too many. Turn us into the storm. They won't follow.
Right. When a cutscene triggers and you don't get to loot the bodies. Skin charts can be crafted after a region has been surveyed, contain information about scanned resources and discovered locations. Sell or share them with others. Okay. Map of the surface.
Get up, Off-Worlder. I couldn't wait for you. But now you need to run. The sandworm is coming.
Oh, lovely.
Run! Now!
Okay. Don't know which direction I need to be running, but okay. We'll go towards the moon. So cool. Hey, Rocketer, how are you? Oh, that's our power sign. Okay, that's our power trigger. I know the rules. Don't go in a straight line. Don't go in a rhythm. Oh, okay, there's things over here. Okay, looks like that's the only things on our compass right now. There's our... Got it? Okay. Do we have... Yes, map. Alright. Checkpoint is behind us. Oh, that was where we were. Okay, got it. Never mind. Previous checkpoint, not current checkpoint. See how unforgiving this thing is. Okay, there's only certain points.
You made it, Off-Worlder. Catch your breath. When the Thopter went down, the storm took us far off course. My leg is bad. I need to lay low and treat it before it gets worse. But fear not, Off-Worlder. Noctua can cover the ground between us with little effort.
She will be my eye in the sky so I can continue to offer my sage advice and keep you on this side of the grave. Figure out how to craft yourself some clothing. That Maula outfit won't cut it out here.
Okay, so we lost our bandages that we had crafted in the crash. There's copper ore. Yes, we're loot goblining already. Gotta make Pirate proud. Plant fiber. Over here. Doesn't sound friendly. There we go. Research menu is Y. Use intel points to acquire designs. New schematics, clothing. This bundle contains all of that. Alright. Yes. Confirm. Okay. Power packs, improved weapons. Oops. Oh. There we go. Pants, shoes, jacket, hood. Got it. It's an Alaskan bullworm, right? Ah, that's what you say, pirate. Alright. Inventory. Hood. Okay, so we gotta switch these out. Jacket. Pants.
The War of Assassins has left debris scattered all over this sector. Salvage metal from the wreckage with your cutter-ray, and use it to make a Maula pistol and darts. Don't let the Imperial disdain for ranged weapons lead you astray. Very few people are foolhardy enough to use shields this deep in the sands, and that is to your advantage.
Okay. With lasers for fast grinding, it'd be less tiresome. Yeah, little extra ease of loot. There we go. That's what I was looking for. Salvaged metal. Fuel cell. Need to get to great efficiency, not just good efficiency. Quality of life gathering. Yeah. It's good. When you need to gather materials, having it be a whole tedious affair can definitely take something away from the gameplay. Venture down here. There's lights, so I'm guessing it's gonna get dangerous at some point. Can we? Ah, there we go. Nice. Jump off and grab. Perfect. great claiming mechanic. Love it. The sound effects of the wind in the cloth and the metal. Oh, that's good. That is good stuff. It can, unless they make it kind of fun in a sense, like Fantasy Life, having it be minigames. Yeah, that could work. I think it's all about balance. Salvage metal, copper ore, granite stone, and money. Perfect. Okay. More research. The pistol. Confirm. And crafting. Darts. And a sidearm. How many darts did that make? It makes 30. Alright. We're gonna craft another stack. Because we know how much I go, or how much I go through ammo. Alright, let's see how this goes. It depends on the minigame. It really does. Whoops. Nope, not lootable. Okay. I have to craft 90 darts before it'll do the next thing. 60, 90. Because why not? Can never have too much ammo. Alright. Research the respawn beacon. Oh, and skills. Skills are still locked. See what we can do with the skill tree. Placing this device in an appropriate place adds a site at which your character can be respawned. Placing a new beacon will replace the existing one. Okay. So, like, if you're in the middle of the desert or somewhere between, you know, somewhere where you think you're going to get killed, and it's going to be a pain to go to an existing respawn point, it's great. Okay. Beautiful. Craft and place a respawn beacon. Sure. And, okay, automatically goes in our hotbar.
This used to be Fremen territory, but the War of Assassins and the Sardaukar pogrom put an end to that. Now the sector is crawling with scavengers, fighting over the scraps of Imperium technology left in the wake of this so-called noble war. But that's to your advantage, Offworlder. Allow them to do the hard work of gathering the salvage, and then take it from them. Don't hesitate to kill them all. They would do the same to you.
Not a lot of scope. Yeah, let's not stand there and get shot. Let's not do that. It doesn't put these in order. I'm out of plant fiber. Of course I am, because why not? I think it does that to you on purpose. Beautiful. Oh, I forgot to use my ability. Let's get some of our bolts back. to get some plant fiber. There's a moisture barrier here. I discovered the stash.
Who's that?
It's obvious you've had some training on board.
Someone's here.
But nothing truly prepared for what the desert has in store. Hone your skills and harden yourself to the violence you must do to survive. Remember, Arrakis will sharpen you or kill you.
Okay, so that's how death works. Gotta have one death. So like V Rising, where you have to make a new character when you join a server, or like Valheim, where your character isn't server tied. That I don't know. Death spiral incoming. You wish. I don't know. Does anybody have an answer for that? I might have to research that. Skills menu. Learned that. Sprint. Override your nervous system and musculature with an immense surge of activity, allowing you to run forward at an incredible speed. Okay. Insufficient skill points.
Without a still tent, you're easy prey to the sandstorms that sweep across the desert. Those storms tear flesh from bone and shred metal like paper. Unless you'd like to share a cave with some scavengers, your best bet is to build your own shelter. Build a construction tool and place out a sub-fief console. You'll be claiming portions of the planet's surface for your very own, or rather borrowing it from the Emperor. I'm a little hazy on the specifics.
That'll do nicely. Alright, so items in your backpack can be recovered from your death location. You will lose everything if you are killed by a sandworm or a storm. Okay. Small camps can be found. Salvaged metal. Got it. As long as you have seed from a BAP, you guess you keep it. Okay. No idea you heard it on a stream. That is something to look into. I hadn't thought about that, how that mechanic worked. So I will definitely have to look at that.
I've got hold of a working buggy. Don't know how much longer it'll hold together, but while it does, we can use it to pick up some of the bigger pieces out in the sands. We'll take it all back to Solgren's cave and stash anything we think we can use there. Then we can cut it up at our leisure, away from the sun and the worms.
Leisure. I like the way he says that. That's the way I say it. There we go. Now we have a heal kit. Gotta go find some granite. I think this is just... the divots it makes in the sand. It's great. Oh. I need 150. So close. It's copper. See, that's the nice thing about being a loot goblin, is you gather everything you need before you need it. There was like another copper node. I know I saw another one. Whoopsie. Yeah, it wasn't too bad. fairly soft landing into the sand. Back in the shade. Also plant fiber. Alright, research. While he was talking earlier, I researched the binoculars, got those. Research the basic construction kit, which unlocks tools, shelter set, generator, storage containers, basic lighting. Nice, okay. Uses per device to build, move, repair, and demolish structures. Okay. It's kind of like, I want to say No Man's Sky, or Space Engineers. I'm pretty sure both of those have a similar tool. Construct or interact with a sub-5 console. That's nice that you can just interact with it. So if you're playing with somebody and interact with it, and if something that they've built, it still counts as your to your quest goals, or that bit. Okay. All right. Let's see what this crafting system looks like. This might be a little bit wonky. Let's find out. There we go. Okay. That's how to do that. Storage. Sure. I don't feel like this is a good place to do this. I can't do it in there though. Too close to a no building zone. Alright. I guess here is as good as any.
Congratulations. You are now the proud owner of an Imperial sub-fief. More of a sub-fief. But it's enough for now.
Nice.
Get your construction tool out and get cracking. It's not a shelter without walls and a roof.
Alright, construct foundations. Typical of your early crafting bit. Alright. Foundation. Oh, foundation, okay. This is the test, is how does the building and crafting go? And how much of a good mechanic is it? Filling projections. A projection acts as a representation of what you want to build and only visible. Hold to place and fill a projection. Okay. That's nice. So you can frame it out in a ghost, get the ghost pattern out, and then see if that's what you want to do and how you want to do that. Outer face. Rotate. Okay, so how... Nope, not that button, not that button. Oops, that's not what I wanted. I mean, I guess it doesn't really... There's some point where it's going to matter. But... It's going to be... Go, and then a door. Because the door is going to matter. Yep. Hey Chris, do you know how to rotate the building pieces?
Alt and mouse wheel.
Alright. On-screen icon will let you know when you're suffering from a negative effect. Oh, there it is. It was covered by the tips window. Oops, not that button. Construct a roof. Oh, goody. It doesn't automatically roof me like View Rising does. That'd be fun. Rooftop floor. Take a while to get used to all the keys. Sure, we'll just do a flat roof for right now. That'll work. It already is in the sheltered location. It wants me to move it anyway, so that I know how to move things. Alright. Oh, you can put things at angles. Nice. Super nice. Construct an interactive power fuel generator. Oops. Does not make sense for that to be outside or inside, but... Nope, it has to be inside, okay. Sure, why not? And fuel cells.
The sub-thief console comes with an automatic shield system that will keep your base safe from the sandstorms. Just keep the generator fueled, or the storms will tear at your walls. And it goes without saying, don't build on open sand. Seal your base, off-worlder. Maintain good water discipline, and it will keep you alive. You've done well licking flowers and sucking sap, but you need a consistent source of water. And the best source out here is blood. Extract it, store it, refine it, and drink it. Raw if you're really desperate. And
so we're still
like
vampires.
throwing up. Actually, don't drink it. Unless you really have to.
Alright. Okay. Water from blood. Research the basic exsanguination kit. We do like exsanguinating. I mean, I'm a normal person, I promise. Dune enshrouding, yeah, basically. We'll see how good the crafting gets, or the building. I know there were some dew flowers in here just to kind of spy. Yep, come here. Pretty sure. Thought there were some dew flowers in here. Let's try this way.
I see someone.
Yeah, yeah. Yep. Ouch. Gonna have to work on that death bit. There we go. That's the crouch button.
Target found.
There you are. Do you know? Find the most efficient way of looting here. Hello. Oh, let me pick up my bag before I forget it. Okay. Can't drink right now. What am I getting? I'm salvaging metal and getting plant fiber. Okay. do the things before it'll let me research it. That's fine. Run around and gather all the things. Let's come back over here.
Who's there?
There's nobody here.
Get them.
Beautiful. Take all that. Oops, wrong button. Look at the moon. It's so cool. More things up here. Let's take a look at our map here. Stash, scavenger camp. Okay. Right up here. Still need more plant fiber though, so perfect. With it being a game like this, it's gonna respawn things fairly quickly. Come here.
Reload.
Ow.
Take them over.
How about you not shoot me again? That'd be great. There you go. That's gonna be the best button for that. How's our inventory looking? Oh, we're still good. Okay. Looks like. Okay, it doesn't let us go above that, which is fine. Metal. This feels like open sand, but I'm guessing. Aha, there we go. Bar on the center screen shows the vibrations. Okay. Yeah. The biggest, widest open places.
Identify yourself.
Or not.
Here.
Yeah, the attacking is pretty slow. There we go. Don't expect it to be perfect, and it's brand new, so I'm okay with this. Take all of it. So close. So close. here. Oops, missed one. There it is. Ah, there we go. Now we have enough. But of course we're going to finish looting the camp because we will always need more. Can we claim? Thank you. And when you're done claiming, it automatically pulls out whatever you had equipped. Perfect. Love it. Can't stand on top of the rock. Okay. Oh, shit. Oh, that was almost bad. Thought it was gonna let me stand on the rock for a second. Oh, and we can jump across. I love it. So good. Alright. Okay, so now we can have a blood extractor and a small blood sac. Beautiful. Map markers. On the map when discovered. Larger locations shown on the compass. Gray markers indicate discovered locations, which change color once visited. Nice. Okay, so that helps you keep track of where you've been. That is good. Alright. No falling down the cliffs. Now that we've killed everybody. Let's sandworm breach up there. Okay. Let's go. Can we place custom markers? Set waypoint, yes, okay. Beautiful. Here's the question. How long until our first death by sandworm? That is the question. That was less than pleasant. I don't trust that. But if you've never driven through a sandstorm, though, highly recommend. It is such an ethereal feeling. Very similar to driving through fog.
I mean, depends on where the sandstorm's at.
Very true. I'll give you that. high desert, Arizona. I need scavengers. Bandits, somebody. Down here, this way. Yeah, dust devils, exactly, pirate. Little dust devils. Blood can be consumed to hydrate yourself. Research the blood purifier and deposit it into your base. Okay. After I loot all the things. It's around this rock. Alright, researching the blood purifier. That's not what I wanted. Where's my loadout? Construction tool. Six. There it is, refineries. Hey, I told you to build a thing. I guess I didn't hold it down long enough. There we go. Okay. Settings. I wonder if it's because I accidentally drink a little bit out of it that it won't do the thing. Go get some more. Craft another one of those. don't shoot me, that'd be great. Once you get into the rhythm of the attack, it goes quicker, but the first few swings are so very, very slow. Come here. Oops. Yeah. It's already been emptied, okay. People. I have to get used to seeing people around. It's gonna be weird. Let's try this again. Oh, the plant fiber. Oops. Be fat fingering that key for a while. I'm hungry already. Giant can of pineapple bits. I can eat healthy occasionally.
Pineapple.
Oh my gosh, shocker. Pirate said yummy to something. Alright, who are you and what have you done with Pirate?
Right? Blink if you're in danger.
You're probably feeling it by now, Off-Worlder. Spice. It's everywhere on Arrakis. The air, the sand, the blood. It prolongs life, expands consciousness, and triggers some very vivid dreams.
Observe this valley, sacred to the Equan Bedouin. Here, Wally faced the trials of Aku, proving their knowledge of the Fremen race. Find the Fremen, she said. Seven
Like that knife.
7 steps. Set your feet. Follow the uncertain path. Keep moving. The only true death is stagnation.
Alright. You've experienced a spice stream. On awakening, you are protected from harm for a short time. Okay. The First trial. Inner sight has revealed the path. Follow the first trial of Aquil. Enter the inner sight marker will help you find your way to the next chapter. Purple icons mark important locations in your journey. Okay. Over there. All right. Nice. Okay, so the inner sight also gives us material markers. Good. Primrose field. It's in the wrong direction. Oh, I wonder. Okay, that's the dew plants. Okay, got it. Oh wait, here. I have a theory. Pirate, are you still gonna say yummy if I say chocolate covered pineapple? Generator. Here, we'll put the extra clothes in here. We don't need to be hauling those about. Until we know exactly what we need everything for, I'm going to keep most of it in my inventory. Used to power vehicles. I'm not going to carry that around right now either. Or the copper, because I'm assuming we'll have to refine that. That's going to be pretty easy to come across if I do need it on the road. We'll keep a little bit of this just in case. And store the rest of it. Keep our inventory numbers low. And that, because I'm not quite sure yet what we're going to need when we're wandering around. This way. All right, off we go. Why do I have to ruin it? Yep, nope, it's still pirate. Just put a pizza under the pineapple. Alright. No, chocolate colored for pineapple is really good. Dark chocolate, even white chocolate. Like, I don't like white chocolate by itself, but the tartness of the pineapple offsets the overly sweet white chocolate. So, it actually works unexpectedly well.
They're here.
I'll work on that. This way. I need to go this way. I mean, you still qualify as being weird enough because you like pineapple on pizza. Most people don't. Right. Back in there. How much does this give us? A bit. Not the best way to go about that, but sure. Let's not cross the open sand. Let's skirt this these rocks over here. Heal a little bit so we don't get don't get damaged out of turn. Water discipline, essentials. Okay. Those crafting. Okay. Jeez. Oh. Go short ways. Oh, look at that. We just went in a big circle, didn't we? No, we didn't. That's not mine. Do this before the sun rises. Do you have the urge for a pina colada? I pushed that a little too long. That was almost dangerous. I don't dislike pina coladas, but not by choice. They're too sweet. Yep. We're gonna not go that way. Okay. He's really close, so. Do this in fits and starts. About the time I get comfortable and think we're okay and we can cross sand without too much of a problem, that is when I'm gonna get eaten. I know exactly how this is gonna work. If you like sugar, it helps your diabetes grow. I don't mind it. But, just, in limits. Metal. Get all the stuff that's going to be a little more difficult to come across, like the fuel cells. I just have this feeling that it's going to get more rare. Stay on the ridge. Keyhole rock. This looks important. Yay, leveled up. Here's signal coming from somewhere. Good guy, bad guy, bad guy. It's slightly difficult to tell who's good guys and who's bad guys. Come on. I really, really hope that that gets quicker. As you gain more skill. Because that's gonna get stupid annoying. That's not that one. Where'd you go? Come on. There we go. All right. Of course, our empty one is the one that's in. And that's fine. We'll keep the empty in the hotbar. That way, if we accidentally hit it when we don't mean to. And so we have one full one in reserve to put into our blood purifier and get better water. Yeah, thankfully looting bodies is second nature. I just have to definitely remember to... Ah, there she is. I see her.
There.
Yep, not that bad. Whoops, I'm gonna fall. I can't tell if that, I don't think that did. Concentrate fireworks temporarily disable their shields. Okay. I love the invisible bandage. Ah, not a doorway.
Alright, I'm gonna do the responsible thing and take a nap. I don't want to be completely dead for work tonight.
Alright, go take a nap.
I'll see you in a little bit.
Okay. I'll be here.
Shield on!
There we go.
You're the bastard.
There's another one. Where is she?
Attack. Attack.
She's probably above me. Okay, I think we're safe. We're safe until we're not.
They're coming. Die.
It's awful mouthy for not coming down here. Take a little blood from him, he won't notice. Yeah.
Get the enemy.
Yeah, well, where are you? I'd love to, put you out of your misery. What is that? Sims cutter.
Attack.
Imperial permits. When mining facilities were abandoned, you must be water sealed at your base. Oh, okay, so it's a schematic. Got it. Okay, cool. Very cool. Really like to know where you're at. She's gonna yell at me. Rubber band much? she's just gonna yell. I don't see her anywhere either. Thought I went through there. Whatever.
I see someone. Eyes on hostile. Shit! Gotcha!
Okay, so it breaks that. Okay. Hello? Can't? Won't? There we go. That one works. There we go. Just needs to be in the right spot. Got it. Good guy, bad guy. I'm assuming good guy. He's running around with binoculars, so. Love that. Pull out the weapon just in case. They leave you alone if you leave them alone. I'm okay with that. Will say the PvP element does have me a little bit nervous, but we'll see how everybody does. I'm in a cavern. Looks like somebody's spawn point. That's a good idea. Do a spawn point up here. Respawn beacon. The rest of these look like they're locked until we finish this. Okay. I do have skills. Alright, let's do a couple of skills here. Able to heal your body more effectively after suffering a catastrophic injury. Yes. Absolutely. Use the voice to force your target to ignore you for a short while. Reduces cooldown. Once an enemy is stunned, staggered, or knocked back, you strike in a vulnerable nerve. Blade damage. Able to slow the effects of direct sunlight. Let's go with blade damage. That'll work. Okay. And then, oops, inventory, there we go. So, switch that out. Oh, and then you can re-pick it back up when you are done with it. Perfect, so you don't have to keep making a new one. You can take it with you. Don't know if you're a player or... Okay, must be a player. Alright. Alright, let's go do the first trial. This is exciting. Have fun with this. I am not well hydrated. Hopefully. Inhale the spice. This seems like a great idea. Thank you, Rock Hitter. Making sure I'm hydrated. I almost missed. Just about ended up with coffee down my front. Alright. Looks like the realm of the outsider.
Who is it that thinks Ibn Kirtaiba? The weight of a kindly god is a fearful thing. Do you understand, Wally?
The weight of a kindly god is a fearful thing.
Our god gave us the burning eyes of Allah and the words of the Kitab al-Ibar. Rest in black shade. Bila kaif.
Okay. Keep expecting me to see the squid trees that give you skill points. Okay, stay out of the eye. Got it. That was not hard to guess. Are you gonna close? Great. Sneaky, sneaky. Sneaky snick.
When we began our wandering, we suffered until suffering was a thing we came to know within our souls. Arrakis is suffering. When we found it, we were home.
The harder the life, the more comfortable it is. Sounds about right. Oh, jeez. Okay. Oh. It's got great peripheral vision, apparently. This is fun. Oh no, Pirate, you think this counts as a minigame?
On Harmon Tech, we were made to suffer.
almost as bad.
To forgive, never to forget.
It's the path of that eye. Underneath. This one's going to be... Oh shit. Oh, okay. Watch the... That's gonna be interesting to get by. That last swing. Okay, I think I know how to do it. I'm good. I think I'm good. Nope, stay under the... And then stay in front of it. Beautiful. You're more of a here's the world, enjoy, figure it out. No wonder you like Valheim so much. This is still here's the world, enjoy, figure it out. You gotta figure out how to get to where they want you to be. It's a puzzle. Yep. That was a little sketchy.
A kindly God is a fearful thing. Did not God give us the burning sun to defy? Suffering leads to defiance. And where does defiance lead?
This hand-holding to you. I mean, yeah, in a certain sense. It's, I think of it as guidance. So that you're not just wandering aimlessly. Both things have their place. It's not showing you the path. So you still have to figure it out. Still have to solve the puzzle.
Even the Taiba, defiance leads to thought. Who is it that thinks?
I guess we can't have thinking.
Suffer. Remember harm. Be la kaifa.
That was fun.
Ibn Qutayba, defiance leads to thought. Who is it that thinks?
Those who suffer.
suffer. Remember Harmonton. Be la kaifa.
Awaken. You're very strong-willed in real life. Yeah, I never would have guessed. Never would have thought. Alright. True story, you made it up yourself. Right, exactly.
Still there, off-worlder? Your signal drifted for a moment. No matter. A thought occurs. When the Sardaukar began their purge, many Fremen were slaughtered. The ones that were not abandoned their caves, leaving valuable resources behind. Valuable resources that just might contain the makings of a still suit. Take what you need. Their ghosts will not object.
Are we sure? Ghosts can be kind of petulant sometimes. Intel is there. Okay. Well, let me run in here. There we go. Yep, there's the copper that I need, so if we go back to camp, knew we'd need it. Let's work our way back. Pick up our spawn point. That's really nice that you can pick it up so you can redo it. So now we can got it. Oops, wrong way. This way. Nope, not that way. This way. It's been running pretty well so far. Anything that I've noticed as far as like response time, things like that, I don't feel like are I feel like the more like game related, like it being brand new, everybody's on it, you know, kind of thing, and it's still working out the kinks. Like the attacks being a little slow. I don't feel like that is a hardware issue, so it's running very smoothly. Visually, obviously, it looks great. Either everything's been looted, or also there we go. It doesn't show you what can be scanned unless you're holding the thing. I did the performance test as well, and you know, everything went the way it should. Came out of that really well. Some more metal.
Kill them all.
Of course I'm critically injured, because it's me. and draw blood at the same time. Beautiful. Let's get it at the right angle. There we go. Alright, return to your base, drink water from the blood purifier, research the fabricator, and the associate. Okay, cool. Awesome. Turrets are a good option. They hold the attention while I murder. That definitely sounds like a plan. Distract him with the machinery while you go stab him. Always use more stabby. I wonder if it ever says not good efficiency. What is this? Ah. Nice. Because of the past, yada yada. Okay. And I found it. Okay. Nice. Alright, so it tells you if there's a schematic there and how many there are. Beautiful. All of the exploring and the looting. These games are the best. Ouchie. Ow, come on. Run it off. Let's go. Cotton picking. So you can walk and do that.
Eyes on enemy.
Nice. Nice. Like it. There's still somebody over here. Oops. My containers are full. Okay. Good. Take all the loot off the bodies. Yes, and yes. Get this body over here. Perfect. Sounds like there's still somebody else upstairs. Nobody else. Alright. Oh, he's stuck. No loot? Okay. Lovely. Alright, perfect. That wasn't nearly as bad as I thought. No, there he is. He rolled down the stairs. Alright, let's make it back home. There's another camp over there, but... I was just gonna jump off the balcony, but... not sure how painful that's gonna be. You know me and jumping off of things. Come on. There we go. Oh, missed the sandworm. Missed him. Let's see if he jumps up again. There he is, look at that. Beautiful. Ah, he got stuck. So cool. So very cool. Alright, the trick will be getting home without getting eaten. Be great. See how much loot we can get before we are full. Keep heading in the basic same direction, you'll be fine. Sounds decidedly unfriendly. Do you have a lot of land? Do we have a lot of land? Yeah, look at all of that. It's all mine. For the taking. Okay. Let's hug the rocks. I knew what you meant. Got a bit. Maybe enough to get us a baby hippo. Chat needs a pet hippo. Is that what we need? A pet hippo. Like, I don't have enough room for that much water. Hippos are pretty cool though. Nobody thinks of them as vicious creatures, but they really, really are. They're mean. You could do streams with the hippo. Alright, can we make it? This might get sketchy. Disturbingly close. Let's get out of the deep sand. We're gonna end up getting way too comfortable crossing the sand. I'm just waiting for it. Sure, I could train it to not eat me. Yeah, I'm not enough of a... not worth the effort. Who's trying to pick a fight over here? Ah, you're up there. I see you.
Someone's here. I require backup.
I didn't say you wouldn't get a hippo. That's not what I said. Just because I didn't immediately acquiesce. What death spiral? If you jinx me, you're gonna be in trouble. You are always in trouble. Well-earned trouble, though. I get this really bad feeling. Step out on that sand. Okay, that wasn't so bad. Okay. Okay, nobody's over here. Good. Yay, we made it home. Alright. First quest done. Drink the water. A little bit of water. Purify all of that. Love it. Oh. Let's see if we can actually manage to, before we go out again, manage to be fully hydrated and see what that does for us. Let's get our... We have generator, fabricators. Build a bigger base. Alrighty. Alright, what do we have here? Makeshift hood. Alright. Scavenger still suits. What do we have? Helmet, boots, bodysuit. Okay. There's a single piece. You can put them in the queue and it will. Got it. Perfect. Now the question is, alphabetical, unsorted, newest, volume, alphabetical. Okay, cool. Alphabetical works. Backpack is all we have right now. We are so full of things. Ah, those don't stack. Got it. Salvaged metal. Cannot add more items to the inventory. It's because we're too full. Okay. Need to make another storage. Should just automatically know to make a bunch of storage containers just right off the bat. Because we're going to need them. Always need more storage. Especially when they're so tiny. Oh, we can't pick anything up right now. Fuel cells. We will organize later. That, otherwise we'll forget about it. Okay. Around that. It definitely has the trigger for opening the door is very big.
Impressive, Off-worlder.
Beautiful.
Just remember, if you didn't connect the tubes between the caths and the thigh pads just right, you'll be drinking your own liquefied feces.
Ew.
And that does not count as hydration, by the way. I have good news, Off-worlder. My leg has recovered enough that I will risk it to move forward. I know a place in your sector where we can meet. Craft a survey device so you can figure out how to get there and join me.
Alright. Still suits collect water and 2 access catch pockets while worn. Water can be stored. Okay. Let's see. Alright, what do we have? Small ore refinery. Okay, we'll research that. Need to make a bigger... Might need to do a GoFundMe for the hippo. And come dig a pond. Wouldn't want our hippo to get sunburnt. Let's put these in a different chest, can we? Because we are a hoarder. That's why. Can we rename this? Nope, we can't. General settings? Okay. It was worth a shot. It's a deal, you like to dig. It is simple, honest work. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. Alright, let's move this here. Oops. scooch it. Scooch that way. Scooch this. It's not gonna let me scooch it too much. Let's put this over there. Can we still access all our chests? We can. Perfect. And then small or refinery. Perfect. Up against the wall as much as possible. Beautiful. Copper ingots. Crafting from chests. How beautiful is that? Start with 10, go from there. Oh, we need 12. Right. Research the surveying kit. Survey probe launcher and a survey probe. Alright, so that'll let us unlock map stuff. Fabricate a launcher and a probe. Okay. The thing about, like, I know you see it as hand holding, but it gives you a better idea of what the mechanics of the game are, and then once you get through that part, then you can just go off and do whatever you want, you know, and it's less hand holding. It definitely helps to understand the mechanic.
Good. Static discharge from the sandstorms makes map data extremely unreliable on Arrakis. But if you can get it high enough, a handheld probe can gather enough local data to give you a snapshot of the region. Climb somewhere high and fire off the probe. Just don't let the Sardaukar spot you.
Let's go up here. This looks like a good spot. Oh yeah, I'm loving it so far. Absolutely. I'm kind of curious how dark that's gonna get before it's close. Time for strategic claiming. Oh, we forgot to drink more water. Gosh darn it. I love being able to claim. It's better when you can jump and glide too, you know. I have a game that has both, that'd be awesome. Attach yourself to the wall. Go, sticky fingers. That must have been too much in the sun claiming that wall. Not even pay attention. Or stay on the ground. No, we're not gonna stay on the ground. Are you a chicken? Oh, that looks like a fun shelf over there. Go claim that and walk out right on the edge so you can look over. You look at your feet and it looks like there's nothing underneath you. chickens are smart, they don't fly. I suppose that's fair. Okay. I'm guessing we don't want to attract the attention of that over there. Of course I feel perched. Have you ever seen a turkey fly? It's odd. It's very odd seeing a turkey fly. You wouldn't think such a large, awkward-looking bird. It still counts as being in the sun. We're not in an awesome spot. It's fine. Alright, let's do this thing. Not required height for survey. Additional elevation needed 2 meters. Alright, so we gotta get higher. Must get higher. Let's find a good shaded spot over here. Drink a bit. I don't think they're that ugly. I really don't. They're an awkward looking bird. But their feathers really are quite pretty. They're another one that's quite mean. There's a flock of them that hang out near where I work, and there's one that will come on. There you go. There you go. That will guard the door. He does not care at all. Must have a roost close by. They might.
Very good. I'm going to the Griffin's Reach trade post. Come and find me there. Just remember to be careful crossing the sands. Move from rocky ground to rocky ground. Learn how far you can move on sand before the worm comes. And remember, look both ways before you cross the desert.
Yeah, find out how far you can go before the worm comes. That, yep. Sounds great. Okay. Where are we going? That's the wreck. Scrape. Stone station. There's a lot to explore. So much to explore. Griffin's Reach trade post. Station, testing station. There's intel over there that we haven't gotten. 3-way outpost. Sims jackpot. Griffin's Reach. Here it is. This is where we need to go. Alright. They're birds. It's a flock. This is gonna hurt. Okay, good. It was almost dangerous. Oh shit. Oh shit. Ew. I was supposed to grab the wall. Didn't happen. He's dangerously close by, I can tell. Just that feeling that you get. Oops, that's not what I wanted. Inventory. Question is, how do we repair? Get back to our base and look and see if we can figure out how to repair. It's either a herd or a pride of turkeys. Pride is lions. Herd is farm animals, usually. Or passive animals. Domestics? Change the colors. Sort of, kind of. Sure, went out. Nice. Okay. The question still is, repairing things. So you have to have it in. Okay. What about repairing this way? It's the only weapon we can make so far. Okay. It's not the right button. Get used to the different buttons from playing different games. Let's get all the way hydrated. Alright. And then we'll gather more blood while we're out. Alright. Think. So crafting from our, just like the crafting menu doesn't you can't do that from the chest, but you can use the fabricator and craft from the chests. Okay, that gives us 7 for now. Alright, let's go. Do the thing. All the way up this way. Alright. You heard a cow moo once? Only once? But have you heard a lion roar? That is an amazing sound. Is that lightning? Look like lightning. Alright. Sand is shallow enough. Let's make a run for it. Got another breach. Headed straight for a sandworm. Sounds like a genius idea. That was not very efficient. It really wasn't. Nobody. Look at that. Almost got him. We'll hug this area. Go across where it's narrow. Oh, that's gonna hurt. I've got to stop doing that. Leave no copper behind. Still doing pretty good. Maybe I'll get eaten by a worm. Could use a little excitement. Oh shit. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. Now we know what it looks like when it's close. Go pet it. Be my new friend. He is very angry. I mean, we can count his teeth. It's sort of close. Not close until it fills a screen. Closest when you can smell it. Well, that's also a variable though. How pungent are sandworms? You figure they're pretty clean with the sand scouring them all the time. Their breath could be a little sketchy. So yeah, that could if you're close enough to smell its breath, then it's a problem. No such thing as a clean worm. Aw, do you not like gooey creatures? You love nature. just not dirty worms. Out of context. Gotta love the phrasing. Particle capacitor. Capacitor. Okay. So we still need to be going this way. Then I don't know what you're worried about them not being clean for. You think about it, they used sand as cleaning because it scours everything. So, you know, if a sandworm is constantly going through the same stuff that they're using to clean everything, it's going to be a very well-groomed worm. Yeah, he has fun toys. Sandworm over there. Let's go this way. Starting to get near people again. Good guys, bad guys. Bad guys, bad guys. Alright. Let's take a look. We're getting there. Almost there.